All right, so let's talk about this. The rap game is at a frenzy right now because everybody is going crazy at the moment. Chris Brown and Drake dropped their diss track the same exact day. Chris Brown dropped his diss track on Quavo. If you guys haven't known, Quavo and Drake have been beefing for like years now. I want to say 2 or 3. They used to be cool, but then I guess when Chris Brown dated Karrueche, they broke up, and then Quavo ended up fucking her. And then when he did that, that's when they had their little falling out or whatever. And I remember they went to, I don't know, it was like a runway they went to. And if you can see this picture right here, it's DDG on the left, in the middle is Quavo, and then on the right is Chris Brown. And everyone thought they were cool again, but you could see what Chris had to say. So he basically saying that they weren't cool. They still had beef. They just had to sit next to each other because they couldn't pick where they could sit. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Chris drops the bomb at midnight talking about the song is called Weakest Link. Now, I'm not gonna lie. That is one of the best diss tracks I have ever heard in recent memory. And that is for sure the best diss track of 2024. Because bro got straight to the point. He ended up saying in the song that he ended up fucking Saweetie. And we all know Saweetie was with Quavo for a while. And then he ended up fucking her. When they were together, when her and Quavo were together, Chris said that he fucked her.
You fuck my ex-ho, that's cool, I don't give no fuck, little nigga. Cause I fucked your ex when you was still with a bitch, I'm up, little nigga. They say revenge is sweet.
Hey man, that's tough. I can't play the whole song because I don't want to get copyrighted. But that little clip right there when he said at the end, revenge is sweet, he basically just clarified it. Like, the shit is legit. He did end up fucking the bitch when Quavo was with her. That's tough. And then later in the song, he also talked about how Quavo be talking about how Chris Brown punches females, like the Rihanna incident. And then Chris Brown talked about the time when Quavo dragged Saweetie in the elevator. So there was just crazy shit everywhere. And then at the end, the craziest diss of them all was when he brought Takeoff into the song. He didn't diss Takeoff, thankfully, but he brought Takeoff into this song, and this is what he had to say. He said, crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead, my nigga. Holy fuck. Now that is, bro, this whole entire diss track was crazy, but that shit was the craziest by far, and that, nigga, that's tough. That is tough. Quavo, you gotta drop something, my nigga, because you went outside, gang. You went outside. Because, bro, me personally, my nigga, I wouldn't know what I would do if someone says to me that niggas wish that I was the one that died. Like, nigga, that's crazy, bro. Shout out to Takeoff, the RIP, but damn, bro. And last but not least, we got the Six God himself dropping a banger on his IG Reels, man. Just a banger. I was just scrolling on Instagram and then I see him drop that masterpiece with the Tupac AI, man. That shit was just beautiful. And then he said, and then literally the first line, Tupac said, Kendrick, we need ya. Kendrick, we need ya. He also had Snoop Dogg in the cut too. But the moral of the story of the song was basically they was telling bro to like fight back. Like, you basically going outside. Like, he had Tupac's AI saying it. Snoop Dogg was basically saying it. And then, you know, when Drake started talking his shit, he went crazy. He said at the end of the song about how he was living in like a New York apartment or some shit, like writing on his notepad or something like that. I don't know. Drake has now dropped 2 bangers. The song, okay, Like That was amazing. Like That was just straight fire. But when Drake dropped down and give me 50, bro, that nigga really clutched up a 20v1. Like, I don't know how bro be doing it. It don't matter if he wrote it or not, my nigga. That nigga went crazy. You can't ignore the fact that he went crazy. But my question to you guys is, do you guys think Kendrick is going to drop a song? Because Kendrick seems like the guy to like not care. Kendrick don't be dropping like that as much as he like used to, especially like now. But then when he dropped that song with Metro and Future, that shit was out of nowhere. But he seems like the guy that's probably like not gonna fight back. But if he does fight back, nigga, it's gonna be war. Cause it's gonna be must-see TV, and the streets need that. The rap game needed this. I know Rick Ross, when Drake dissed him and dropped down and give me 50, I know Rick Ross made his song in like an hour. Also, when he made Drop Down and Give Me 50, that that song cover with the size 7 shoe, I was just talking to my friend yesterday. That shit was crazy. Like, this nigga, like, Drake, I'm telling you, I told niggas that Drake is not playing no games. He's not playing no games. He's going crazy. But if I were to say what this was better between him and Chris's, I'll say Chris's was better because he dropped, he talked more shit, and there was more disses. Plus, I think the song was a little bit better. So I think that was the best song. I think that was the best diss track of the whole year, and I think that was the best diss track in probably like the past like 5-10 years, bro. That's one of the craziest shits I've ever heard, bro. He talked about how he fucked his girl while he was with him. He talked about how he dragged her in the elevator, and then he also talked about how niggas wish that Quavo was dead instead of Takeoff. Like, it don't get lower than that. But both disses were great. I like how Drake had the West Coast flow to it as well, because we all know Kendrick's from Compton, and he had Tupac and Snoop Dogg in it with the West Coast flow. That shit was just masterpiece, straight masterpiece. People were criticizing J. Cole for taking himself out of the rap beef, but I think bro made the smart move, because it's only gonna get worse than this, man. Because Drake now dropped his second song on Kendrick, and pretty much there's like a 50% chance that Kendrick might drop a song on Drake. If it depends if he cares or not. If he don't care, he's not going to drop nothing. He's gonna lump on that. But Drake's telling him, Drake already said that Kendrick has nothing else to drop. I think there was a comment that I saw that Drake was like, use me as a Kendrick has nothing to drop button. Like, this nigga is just a Hall of Fame troll. Like, this nigga is just hilarious, bro. But if he drops, bro, that's just gonna be straight fire, straight gas. But my question is, what is Quavo going to say to Chris? Like, what is he gonna say? It's crazy how both of the two light-skinned niggas that are running the game right now both dropped the same day. That's crazy. If we could get them on a disc, first of all, we need another No Guidance. We need a No Guidance Part 2 or something, bro. Because that collab was generational. When they made up and got cool again, we need a No Guidance Part 2 or an album or something with them two. Or even they could hop on a diss track and diss both of them niggas at the same time. But it's crazy how the two light-skinned niggas dropped on the same exact day. And I did not expect that. When I saw Chris's IG story talking about weakest link, and when that nigga Quavo was eating a glizzy, I said, oh shit. And that nigga went off, bro. That nigga really got dissed by R&B nigga. But Quavo, I think Quavo can bounce back. I don't think it's gonna top that song. And he's most likely gonna talk about the Rihanna incident. And if he does, he better have another thing to talk about, because that shit's getting old. Everybody be talking about that. Everybody knows about that incident, bro. But like, be creative, bro, because he talked about you dragging Saweetie. He talking about him fucking your girl. Like, he talking about how you're literally the weakest link. Like, you are the weakest link. I don't know if he was talking about weakest link amigos or not, but it was a great song regardless. But I still cannot believe the fact that Drake is really like trying to like clutch up against like the whole entire world. Because you gotta think about it. He has beef with Metro. He told him to shut up. He told that nigga to shut up and make some drums. Oh my gosh. Ouch. But he has beef with him. Future. Who else? Kendrick. Rick Ross. Like, and the list goes on. The Rick Ross one, like, caught me by surprise a little bit. Caught me by surprise a little bit. But yeah. But pretty much, man, that's all I have for you guys. The NBA playoffs are on right now. I just watched my Magic lose to the goddamn motherfucking Cavs. Couldn't hit threes for shit. But we ball. I'm now watching the Suns play the T-Wolves. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good NBA weekend. But it was even better weekend when them motherfuckers dropped, because that shit was crazy. I had to get a video out for you guys. But like I said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I be on Twitch a lot too, so if you guys haven't already, follow my Twitch. I'll be going live like every other day trying to get content for you guys. Plus, like, most of the videos that I post on YouTube, they're clips from my Twitch channel, because that's when I'll be playing the game. So if you guys haven't, go follow my Twitch. All the links to my other socials will be down below in the description. My Snap, my TikTok, my Twitch, Instagram, all that, man. All that shit will be down low in the description. And that's basically all I have for you guys, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kendrick, we need you to drop. And Quavo, we need you to drop. And the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight tonight. Let's fucking go!